Okay, the next target is going to be M106. All right, let's bump this up here. M106 is coming up in 3, 2, 1 second. Woo, cool. Okay, you could tell we got haze and light pollution here in the background. And this is what's happening right now. There's tons of haze that just rolled in for some oddball reason. Hang on a sec. Wow, is that ever nice? Now that I like. Okay, let me stop this because the scope keeps going for some reason or another. I'm gonna have to realign the scope because she's not doing well. I haven't aligned the scope since last year. I'm still running on the sleep mode. When I put the scope away, I just tell it to go to sleep, basically, or park itself. And I haven't done anything since last year. So it's probably the reason why she's not doing well. So let's go to 12-second exposure of M106, and hopefully the tracking will be okay. If not, I'll have to fix that next time. And next time it's warmer. Wow, okay, now you can tell the light pollution in the background here. This whitish that we're having, that is caused by that graininess in the background. That's exactly what it is. Unfortunately, my area is not getting any better as far as light pollution is concerned. Hang on a sec. Let me do a little bit of adjustment here. Still, the amount of detail in there is just wow. I'm going to increase the APC a little bit, folks. Maybe 5 and 6. Okay, yeah. See, increasing the APC allows us to separate the details, if you wish, within the spiral itself. Resolve it. It's the resolving power that we're gaining out of this. And unfortunately, the image is moving up and down. I'm getting annoyed by this. You could have hot pixels, you could have AMCO, you could have all kinds of stuff like this. It's not going to bug me. But when the scope don't track well, it's not good. So obviously, this is not good. Hang on, folks. I want this guy to stop its jumping around here, because we're going to have a much better view if the scope could stabilize the tracking. Yeah, Jesus. This is not good. Hi, Mark, by the way. Not good. Really, really not good. I do not know why this thing is doing this right now. All I know is it's not tracking good. Hang on a sec, folks. Let me see if I can fix that. We can see every 2 seconds the object is moving, and it shouldn't be doing this at all. Okay, let's go back at 12-second exposure. That's a beautiful video. If you got a mount that don't track well, you need something that's ultra sensitive so you can continue your observation of astronomical objects. Wow, this is nice. I really, really like what I'm seeing here. If the scope could stay put, I wish there'd be a way to guide on the Alcaz mounted scope, because I certainly would use one. The tracking on this thing is not good. That means the scope's going to need a tune-up. I'm going to have to take this thing apart and regrease it probably and realign it and whatever else needs to be done. But boy, is that ever nice. Wow. Most impressive. There's absolutely gorgeous detail in there. Last time I viewed this object was in 2006 in Foy Mount. and the view was better. Mind you, the skies over there are 7.1, 7.2 magnitude compared to what I got here now. I'm probably down to magnitude 4.9 or so, 4.8. And yeah, it seems that it's stabilized quite a lot. This is good. It looks like, you're right, Jack. It looks like the zoom is on nearly, but it's not. So I would need to go to the back of the scope and figure out what is happening. Here, I'm going to reduce the APC down to my normal value here. Okay, hang on. Oh, good evening to Rusty. Do this here for a moment. We're gonna up the APC. The Windows 10 is very slow. Let me go look, see if this thing is doing an update. No, it's disabled. Okay, that means my internet is very slow here tonight. I really like the amount of detail that we're seeing here in this galaxy. This is nice. I could see that the weather is bad all over the place in North America. It's just awful. Are we going to have another year of bad astronomy because of weather? I hope not. Okay, Jack, that's it. I'll be going down your way because every time it's cold everywhere else, it seems like you're walking around in shorts and bikinis and whatever else and ready to go to the beach. So I think we should all move down your way. When you got black widow spiders and big alligators and stuff, and I don't know if I could cope with this. Yeah, I think I would. I'd prefer that than over the snow we're getting here. Come to think of it. Oh, same here, Teresa. It's just awful. Okay, Woody, that does it. Here I come. That's you don't want to be up here. In the summertime, it's nice here. It's about like what these guys are getting. But in the wintertime and fall, winter, and spring is not good. It's not nice. Okay, I'm gonna go swing the scope on another target. See if it's within the reach. Right now, the scope is not doing well because it's not tracking well. It's moody. At one point, it tracks okay. Now, all of a sudden, it's letting go on declination somehow. So I'm gonna have to fix that up. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. We're gonna go aim this on another target, and I'll be right back. Okay, that's cool. That looks good. Mind you, oh, you can see the 16 magnitude galaxy to the lower right. Lower right at 7 o'clock, you see that little blob? That's a 16.5, I think it is. You could easily see it, in fact. But now the scope is getting on my nerves because the tracking is not good. Oh boy. This is only 12-second exposure. Wow. A lot of details in there. Wow, wow. Now that's observing. Okay, this is what I like to do. Look at the pile of stuff there is within the core itself and also the spirals. That is amazing. And I really like that little guy, that 17 or 16.5 magnitude galaxy to the right, lower right, 7 o'clock position, 8 o'clock position. That little fuzzball there, that intrigues me. That's the stuff that I like. I also like looking at details inside of galaxies. I'm a galaxy guy. I'm a galaxy freak, you could say. And observing them, I could do this all day and all night. Well, all night, should I say. I could stay glued on the same thing over and over, and I couldn't care less. Because there's so much stuff to observe in there and study what you're looking at. Yes, Del, it is. Yeah, IC4278. Thank you, Del. And it is magnitude 17.4. Wow. I'm going to enter something else here in my sky map. Right now, the scope's not tracking well, as you can see. But when it does, the image sharpens. It's much, much better. All right, let's... Yeah, there is a few galaxies in there. All right, there we go. Oh, there's a PGC in there too? Okay. That's even more interesting. Oh, more PGCs, okay. 18.7? Oh, I gotta see this. Country is a PGC 2294282. That is above. I think it's above. Let me see the image here.
Did you eat something for dinner already?
Yes, Del, totally agree with you on that one. The nebulosity in the arms is just awesome. There's only 12-second exposure. I could go higher, then we would get a much better image, but what's the point? My tracking's not good enough. I'm going to need to fix that on the next broadcast. And I'll have to wait till it gets much warmer because, man, is that ever cold out here tonight. Yeah, Jack, I think I'll do that. I'm just looking here at... PGC 2294282, which is 18.7. I really would like to see this. And if I drop the image down, like you said, I think we might be able to see this. Oh boy, would I love to see that. Okay, I gotta stop the exposure. Give me a sec. This is 2 seconds. And... oh, by the way, the AGC is turned off on this, Jack. There's no AGC on at all. This is AGC is turned off completely. So if I turn the AGC on, we get a lot more detail without using long exposure. Okay, let's see what it does. We'll go back to 12-second exposure. Yeah, magnitude 18.7. This is pretty cool. I'd like to see that. But the haze I've got outside is just unbelievable. You can tell in the background here, actually, of the image. It's just hazy. And light pollution, whoa. Okay, come on, Betsy. You gotta come out and pop and show yourselves here. Would that be to the far left? Jack, if you look at 9:30, 10 o'clock, there is a fuzzball. Okay, because look, at about 9:30 or on the left, there is a fuzzy there, right? That could be another galaxy. Okay, hang on. Hey, Brian, I moved from downtown Ottawa where I had 2.5 magnitude skies. And I got here and it was about 5.9 and now it's down to 4.9. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Okay. I want to see some of these things. Out of field view to the bottom. Okay. Here it is, their jacket's coming. Another 5 seconds. I got 12-second exposure here. Coming up. The TTC 845 phenomenon. What could that be? Oh yeah, for sure, Brian, on that one. Thank goodness, them cameras. Top right corner. Oh, I see it. Okay. It looks like there's 2 of them, though. I don't know if it's my eyes going cross-eye on the screen. Let me put my nose to the monitor. Yeah, there's 2 of them. I see them plain as day. Whoa. Okay, and now I know where they are. Hang on. Never mind them and N51. It's nice looking, but that's not challenging. Okay, hang on. Let's center those 2 PGC numbers where it's 18.7 magnitude. Wow, I love this stuff. That's what's going to keep me glued on the seat of this observatory here, is to look at faint stuff, because we will never ever dream to see this with an eyepiece, no matter where you are. Okay, hang on a sec, there she goes. Where are they? Oh yeah, they're right on top. Middle on top. Okay, I didn't lower this enough. Hang on. Just bear with me for a moment. Let me lower this guy a bit more. Okay, this is going to be centered now. Okay, ready? 12 seconds. Here we go. You're going to see 2 small dots there, and one of them actually is 18.7 magnitude galaxy PGC 2294282. Wow. There's 3 of them, Jack. Wow. Okay, I got an idea here. I'm going to... Are you sure this is the right guys? Let me go look at the Digitized Sky Survey image of that. Yeah, there is. There's 3 galaxies there. There's definitely 3 galaxies there, but we can only detect on the sky software here. No, if you go look at those 3 groups of galaxies, I got a picture of the Digital Sky Survey up here. Hang on. Look at it again. Oh no, that's definitely galaxies, Jack. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, sir. Yep. There are 3 galaxies, Jack. One of them is 18.7 magnitude. The other one is fainter, obviously. And the other one even fainter. I think the one on the right of this triangle that you see more or less, there's only one that has the PGC on my Sky software. I only got the PGC. I don't have the later designation. The other one, I don't. It's according to the Digital Sky Survey, it does show it's a galaxy. Yeah, the 2 other ones are not marked. How come yours is later and mine is PGC? That's odd. Doesn't matter. Actually, there's a fourth one at 8 o'clock position from that group. Yeah, I'm looking at the digital sky DSS image as well, the black and white, in the ECU Earth-Centered Universe software, and you clearly see those three galaxies. That's just not catalog, I guess. Okay, that's odd. And this one here shows me as LEDA, PGCs. But only one of them is shown. The other one is not. Nonetheless, this is cool. You gotta admit, 18.7 magnitude at 12 seconds. This is so cool. 1.3 billion light years away. Anyway, I was sitting in our chairs at home watching this live on the internet with a telescope and a small camera. This is unbelievable, unthinkable. That's the stuff that I like. You know how long ago the light left there? 1.3 billion light. Oh, it's just too much. This is cool. This is what I call observing at its best. That's correct. 1.2 billion light years ago. I wasn't even planned there. Planet Earth probably didn't even, well, it did exist, I'm sure, but I was being planned on being born 1.3 billion years from that time, but not back then. I don't know if it's my eyes going cross-eye here on the screen. Let me put my nose on the monitor. There's definitely three galaxies there, and there's a fourth one at 7 o'clock position from those three galaxies. So one of them, the brighter one, is definitely 18.7. I wouldn't be surprised if the two other ones are magnitude 19. Yes, me too. Three in a triangle, and if you look, if you back off from the monitor, you actually see a fourth one between the two, not between, but towards the 7 o'clock position from that group. 7, 8 o'clock. It comes in and out, and I do see it. And if you look upper right, if you look at the upper right of the screen, actually, you also got another galaxy there. And I don't know what it is, but it's faint. There's a few more. There's two more in there. I need a bigger software to tell me what we're looking at. So far, I haven't found one that has it. That means our equipment goes above and beyond any software out there that is available commercially. Okay, Teresa, are you talking about 7 o'clock below the triangular ones? Or 7 o'clock on the lower right of the screen? Because I do see that one there. Oh yeah, it's very faint. If you look at the center, the three galaxies there, they're forming in a triangle. The right one is magnitude 18.7. So just imagine how much fainter the other ones are. Hang on there, Teresa, I'm looking at it. Well, that's the one I kept saying that I see pop in and out. There's definitely galaxy there for sure. We've got a lot of galaxies in there, but they're faint. This is like magnitude 18.7 is the brightest one that we see on the screen. So nice to see that it is so close to M51. It's amazing. Yeah, Skeet, I agree with you all the way. Oh, you'd never see a 25-inch, you never see those galaxies in a 25-inch scope. Yes, Jack, I've got ECU. I finally purchased the software. Earth-centered universe. It's got some deep, deep, deep galaxies in there, so we're gonna have fun with this. Oh no, you couldn't see that with a 25-inch scope and an eyepiece. Forget it. This is professional class, where large observatory will pick them up. We're just a bunch of little amateurs that with no meaning in life other than looking at stars, and it looks like I'm not saying that we're seeing what the big boys are seeing, but we're certainly not far behind them, I tell you. As observers, that is, amateur astronomers. That's what those cameras were made for, to go deep, and that's exactly what they're doing from 2002, 2003 era, all the way to now. This is so cool. I'm just looking all over the screen for other fuzzballs there, and there is one at 5 o'clock position on the screen, lower screen. Actually, there's another one there at 5 o'clock, right by the frame, the image frame. So we've got 2 more there. One of them might be a star, but the other fuzzy one at 5 o'clock is definitely a galaxy. There's another one on the image frame at 7 o'clock. The one Teresa pointed out, also from the center of those 3 galaxies. This is cool. Hey, I wonder if we could increase the exposure to 18 seconds. I don't know if my tracking's going to handle it. The stars looks funny right now because I have the APC turned up, and that's going to allow us to detect those galaxies. Okay, we're going to swing this to 18-second exposure from 12. So there you go. This is 18. Definitely everything is brighter. The brighter star to the lower left has a galaxy under it. The brighter star to the lower left again, to the right, to the left, there's 2 more galaxies that I just popped out. Wow. This is so cool. Now, so we went from 12 seconds exposure to 18. Yep, you're absolutely correct on that. At 8 o'clock position, there's 2 of them, side by side, on top of one another. Yeah, tracking got better for some reason. Not sure why, but I'm at 18 seconds and it's holding it pretty tight. Yeah, there is actually, Ski, you're right. Let me adjust a few things here. If we make the background a little bit too dark, you don't see as much. It's always better to have a little bit brighter background to pick up those faint guys. Because if you go down too much, yeah, it's a smoother overall image, but you can't see crap. And what I mean by that is you want to detect everything there is detectable in there, and this is what a detector does, a sensor does, an array does. It's made to detect, and you just need to get that right combination of brightness and contrast to see those faint little guys. Wow. Let me try the gamma here quickly. No, that sucks. Brighter background gives us a brighter image. Well, we see more stuff. 11 o'clock on top, there's a group of fuzzies there too. Wow, we're seeing quite a lot of stuff in there. Let's move back to M51 for a moment. And the reason I say that, because now I've got this 18 seconds going, that might be a good time here to put back M51 and look at the spirals in there. Wow. You see, with a bigger chip, you wouldn't be able to pick that up in little faint galaxies. Pixels are small. You may be able to see them as stellar, but that's about it. Here she goes. God, I hate this. Hang on. I had to disturb this, didn't I? Tracking so well. No, I don't. Not even at 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is stable. Let's go 18-second exposure. Earlier we were at 10 or 12. Yeah, 12. Let's go 18 now and 51 and see what kind of details we could pull through those spirals. Yeah, that, well, that's by pressing the opposite side on the keypad, Jack. What it does, it meshes. Holy shit! Okay, here's another galaxy right on top. Faint one. And there's one at 7 o'clock. That's 16 or 17.41. Really pops out. Ouch. That is nice. Okay, here goes the tracking again. You could fill my screen with hot pixels and angle everywhere. I would complain because it's part of observing. For the scope that don't track well, that is not acceptable. Wow, is that ever nice? Very, very nice. If the scope could stabilize now, we'd get even better image, because every time it moves slightly, a few pixels like that, it makes the image fuzzy. When you take the exposure, it moves. Okay, there we go. Wow, see, now it's stabilized. Look at the image. Very important to have good tracking. If you don't, you're not going to get a sharp image. Look at that. Wow, this is sharp. And look at the center core there. This is gamma 045, correct. Now I'm going to put the APC more aggressive. We're going to bump that up to 10. Look at the cores now, and look at the spirals. Yes. All right, let's bump that up to 13 on the APC. Wow. Okay, now we're talking. That's resolving power. This is very, very nice. On a sec. Let's increase the sharpness a little bit. Holy smoking, this is nice. Wow. Lots of detail in the spiral. This is pretty cool. That's the die for, I tell you. Yeah, let's flip that around. Let's go negative. Hang on a minute. You gotta wait 18 seconds. Exposure, and then we shall adjust this, adjust it properly. I'm gonna drop the image. There we go. And of course, the darn scope moved. You could see the stars being vertical. If it could stop doing this, I would be very happy. That means I would be able to get a sharper image. Actually, I think the other way looked better. Why can't the stars, the scope can track properly tonight? Yeah, negative view is not as good here. It's fun to try though. Hang on, let me see if I could, the scope's moving way too much. Okay, let's stop this guy here and go back to where we were. Bring back the exposure. Second, there's a lot of light pollution in the background and haze. You can tell just by looking in the background. No, they're good, Del. Everything is good for that. She does that once in a while. I need to realign it properly, do two-star alignment, and take it apart and service it again. Lots of haze. There's tons. That scope is extremely heavy. If the clutch wasn't be engaged properly, we would know about it. It would not function at all. The tube would drop down. But you can tell in the background here, there's light pollution and haze. Lots of haze. I'd say even thin clouds. Whew. Do we need that much exposure? Let's bring that down to 12 seconds. Nonetheless, this is a lot of details in there. Yes, I agree, Ski, yes. I did increase to the APC value, so it'll make things sharper, ring around the stars, mind you, but that's not what we're observing. We're observing the... Here, I dropped that down to 12-second exposure instead of... Should try 10 seconds. Yeah, let's go backwards instead of. Looks like thin clouds to me, actually. Just to what's responding there. Or my corrector plate's getting dooed. That's another thing that has happened in the past. Here's 10-second exposure. I think this is due on the corrector plate. How can I tell? Look around the galaxies to 10, 11 o'clock position. You've got a dark area a little bit, and then towards the right, towards the left, you got the ample. So the background being lighter, and then around the galaxy not being brighter. This is definitely what it is. Okay, anyways, I guess we're going to pull the plug. Definitely the vacuum really worked well. Yeah, there's the galaxy to the lower left at about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Jack was saying it's 17.4 magnitude. Okay, folks, I think we'll pull the plug because obviously it's getting deteriorated pretty badly here. But nonetheless, we gave us a chance to test out the vacuum chamber for the CCD and the Peltier cooler, and so far so good. So far, so good. Well, thank you everyone for being here tonight. Lots of fun, very interesting, excellent results. My highlight tonight was definitely those 18.7 magnitude galaxies and more. And I sure wish we could find a software where we could go deeper. This is not deep enough. Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much, folks. And we'll see you again as soon as we get something off the test. Have a good night, everyone.